Jessica Frost-Ballas here with a video for Trinity Stamps. Today I'm sharing a simple stenciled pet sympathy card using some pretty stencils and dies, so let's get started. I'm using the paw print heart stencil and I tape it to an A2 panel of white cardstock. The stencil extends beyond the sides of the panel, but you can definitely tell it's supposed to be a heart. Next, I use blending buddies to apply Distress Oxide inks over the stencil on a diagonal. I blend off the excess onto the scrap paper and then blend from the edge of the stencil onto the paper. This helps ensure that there are no harsh lines. I create a rainbow using picked raspberry, squeezed lemonade, cracked pistachio, salvaged patina, salty ocean, and shaded lilac Distress Oxide inks. I feather each color out a little so that it's easy to blend to the next shade. You can see here that the pink and yellow create a little bit of an orange in between to give me even more rainbow colors. It got a little cramped at the end, so there's not quite as much purple as I would have liked. In the future, I'd probably recommend starting the blend in the center and blending out to either side to make it easier to gauge how much color you need. I blend each color on and then I go back and forth between the colors with my brushes until I have a smooth transition. It's never fun to need one of these cards, but I like to try to keep some on hand for when they're needed. Once I'm done blending, I remove the stencil and use a heat gun to dry the oxide inks. Once the inks are dry, I place the panel in my splatter box and spritz it with shimmer spray. This just gives the whole panel a little soft sparkle. While that's drying, I die cut the paw print shaker tag from gold glitter cardstock. I also die cut the scripty friend word from Simply Sentimental Friend and stamp a sympathy sentiment from A Sentiment for Almost Everything. The friend word is very tiny and delicate, and it would be difficult to apply a liquid adhesive to it without getting it everywhere. So I tear off a scrap of paper and apply glue to the scrap. Then I carefully dip the sentiment into the glue and tap off the excess. This gives me just the right amount I need. I stamp and heat emboss the sentiment from A Sentiment for Almost Everything, and then die cut it with the coordinating die. I also die cut both outlines from white cardstock 2 more times and adhere them to the sentiments to create slightly thicker chipboard-like sentiments. This just helps them stand out a bit from the paw print and stenciled background. I adhere the paw print over the stencil panel with liquid adhesive and then add both of my sentiments over the paw. Finally, I add a few sparkling clear sequins to finish the card. And that's it! I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Be sure to subscribe to the Trinity Stamps channel for even more crafty inspiration. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, have an amazing day and happy crafting. Bye!